Hey friend, welcome back to the KJ Lifestyle, your safe space in the spaces in between. I'm your host, KJ, and here we talk about becoming, believing, and being honest with yourself in every messy, magical, and even mundane season of life. If this is your first time tuning in, thank you so much for pressing play. And if you've been here since the beginning, then you know that this podcast is not about having it all figured out, but about being real with ourselves while we are walking it out together. Just a quick recap. In episode 1, we talked about how the KJ lifestyle came to be, the whole journey of being Joyce at home, Kath at work, and KJ on stage, that patchwork identity, and the journey of becoming everything all at once in such an uncertain chapter of my life. And in episode 2, I shared about juggling those multiple roles as a teacher, author, host, ministry leader, a millennial woman, just trying to take care of her mind, body, and soul. And of course, the pressure to do it all and to do it all perfectly. Today, though, in this episode, I want to remind you and myself, more importantly, that maybe the goal isn't to be perfect or certain. In this episode, that we would like to call the pressure to be certain in an uncertain season. So, let me start with a quick confession. I am an overthinker. I'm the type of person who likes to plan, make checklists, create timelines, and journal every little detail because it gives me a sense of control over my life. I like knowing what's ahead, what to expect, and what to prepare for. I like it when things make sense and when life follows a certain structure, like when A leads to B and B leads to C. But life, as we all know, doesn't function that way. It doesn't always follow our outline. Sometimes it jumps from A to M to Z, and we're left trying to decode it all. And in those moments of waiting, of not knowing, of feeling like everything is up in the air, that's where the pressure really creeps in. Recently, I've been going through some things in my personal life, in my family, even in church. And these were not light things. These were the kind of things that shake your schedule, your confidence, and even your spiritual stamina. And as someone who tends to lean towards perfectionism, I found myself paralyzed a lot of times because the more uncertain life became, the harder I tried to control it. But the more I tried to control it, the more anxious I became. And that anxiety, it doesn't scream all the time, it whispers. You should be doing more. You should have it figured out by now. You should be certain, and all these things. That's where my life verse has grounded me. It's found in James 1, verses 2 to 4, and I'm going to be reading it for you in the New International Version. It says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." First of all, isn't it amazing and quite ironic that the one verse in the Bible that contains the phrase pure joy, which, as you recall, is the meaning of my name, put that exact phrase alongside trials of many kinds? Like, it's important to know what it means to struggle in order to appreciate pure joy. And I think that actually, that's exactly what life is teaching me right now. And let me repeat this important part. Let perseverance finish its work. You see, growth doesn't always feel like a breakthrough. Sometimes it feels like sitting still, like trusting even without the clarity, like staying soft even when you want to shut down, like continuing to pray even when you're not sure exactly what God is doing. James in this verse reminds us that these confusing, unclear, seemingly wasted seasons are never really wasted. They are working something in us. They are producing something deeper than certainty. They are producing perseverance. So if you find yourself in a foggy season right now, unsure if you are on the right path, and unsure if you're moving fast enough or doing enough, can I encourage you to pause, take a deep breath, and remember you don't have to be perfect. It's okay to sit in the tension of the not yet. It's okay to grow slowly. And it's okay to not have a 5 year or a 10-year plan. Just trust the process, and more importantly, trust the God who sees the full picture when all you see and have are some of the puzzle pieces. Let perseverance finish its work in you. You don't have to rush what God is refining. You don't have to chase certainty when you already have Christ. Because in the end, certainty can fail us, but our faith never will. Thank you for spending time with me today on the KJ Lifestyle. If this episode spoke to you, please don't hesitate to share it with a friend or leave a rating and a review as well. It helps more than you know. And as always, this is your girl KJ reminding you the in between is important. It's not a detour, it's a part of the destination. Until next time.